Hey, welcome to Effective Selling class, the presentation. This presentation is basically going to be on RBC Bank of Canada, student benefits. I'm going to talk about the benefits for students. And on the assignment, we're supposed to give a marketer and a student. And the student raises objections like lack of focus. And as the customer, as the marketer, I help them overcome the obstacles to make it sell so that they purchase a card from RBC Bank, Royal Bank of Canada. All right, so so if I approach a student as a marketer and I ask them to sign up to Royal Bank of Canada, the student might say, I'm not really sure what the benefits of RBC or the benefits of the new RBC Express card for youth or students. Like, I don't know what's the benefit. And as a salesperson, as a marketer, I'll say, well, the benefits of Royal Bank of Canada Express for students, you get no monthly fee. You have SaveMatic, which is an asset to the RBC Bank. Non-sufficient funds rebate, unlimited debit transactions, free Interact e-transfers in Canada, as long as you're in Canada. These Interact transfers could be global transfers, like maybe when you transfer money, you can put money, you give somebody, gives you your name and their bank account number. Then you from your bank, you online, you can do it at the bank or online. You can maybe send them $100 to their bank account, and then they'll receive it over the internet. You can get RBC Virtual Visual Card. Other benefits of RBC Express for students are free personalized checks, eligible credit card annual fee rebates, Royal Bank of Canada Mobile Student Edition app, Royal Bank of Canada high interest e-savings, you get no ATM fee, exclusive promotions, discounts and offers, and much more. Well, the student might ask me, so what is the difference between RBC and other Canadian banks? What separates you from other banks? And as a salesperson from RBC, I would say, well, Scotia Bank of Canada, which you probably heard about, Scotia Bank of Canada, has only 5 features for student account, along with CIBC. TD Bank, a student account, only has 6 features or services offered compared to Royal Bank of Canada. The Royal Bank of Canada student account has up to 13 features for services for students. And student might ask me, well, what's the difference between CIBC and Royal Bank of Canada? And I say, well, CIBC is known for online banking services, whereas RBC is known for business products and having a global presence. And the student might ask me, okay, so what's the difference between Scotia Bank and RBC? I would say, well, RBC is Canada's largest bank by market share, and Scotia Bank is known for its worldwide operations. And the student might raise another objection and say, well, what's the purpose or importance of opening a bank account for a student anyways? Like, why should I open an account as a student? Like, what are the benefits? And as a marketer, I would say, well, opening a bank account for students allows students to have a secure place to manage money. Simplifies transactions like paying for textbooks and rent. It also helps them learn financial literacy and build credit history. So a good summation of benefits would be a safe place to put your finances, easy transactions, developing financial literacy, developing a credit score, credit history, access to perks, Interact e-transfers, even for international students. So the student might reply, well, can I close the account whenever I want to? Like, say I change my mind, I don't want to have an account with RBC, can I close the account? I would say, yeah. There's usually a fee to pay, like $15 Canadian for closing your account and 90 days of opening it. but there are a lot more disadvantages and consequences of closing an account. Some of these disadvantages are impact on credit score. Okay, your credit score will be impacted if you close the account. You'll have problems with automatic payments, security, identity, things to that nature, identity, security, and identity issues. You might have inconvenience and difficulty with financial transactions, okay, if you close your account, and potential for fees. You might have difficulties accessing records, like a financial record. So somebody gives you proof that you paid the money 3 years ago. You'll have difficulty accessing those records. Potential for fraud. You might go under fraud. They might put you on the category of fraud. Since your bank account doesn't exist, you might have a negative checking account report score. And the student might say, well, what are the requirements for opening a bank account in Canada? And as a marketer, I say, well, to open a bank account in Canada, you need generally 2 forms of identification, like driver's license, an Ontario photo ID, or a debit or credit card statement, and even a social insurance number. So you need a social insurance card, original documents. Maybe you need to put a minimum deposit in your account, and you need to have a credit history. All right. So RBC student scholarship programs. Royal Bank of Canada has different scholarship programs. The first one is the Royal Bank of Canada Foundation Green Skills Scholarship. Then there's the Royal Bank Future Launch Scholarship. Then there's the Royal Bank of Canada Future Launch Scholarship for Indigenous Youth or Native American. Royal Bank of Canada Future Launch Scholarship for Black Youth. There's a scholarship program for children of Royal Bank of Canada employees. So if your parents work at RBC Bank, you might be eligible for a scholarship program if you're the offspring, if you're the children. And there's the Royal Bank of Canada Capital Markets Pathway Diversity Program, and there's different requirements to get into these different programs. Let me just see something. Just want to see something. Okay, so what are most students' fears of opening a bank account? What is students' fear or objections of opening a bank account with Royal Bank of Canada? Well, the fears and frustrations could be the hidden fees, the overdraft, managing finances, security, financial literacy, being in debt, impact on academic performance. Other fears and frustrations might be complexity of banking terms. You might not understand the banking language. Navigating the procedures, fees and charges, transparency. You don't notice the hidden fees and charges on your account. Limited access to financial advice. You need to talk to a financial advisor, somebody that has financial literacy that can guide you. Inability to purchase textbooks. Prioritizing work over studies. Stress is a distraction. Most students reason for opening a bank account. Why would most students open a bank account? Well, cost effectiveness, convenience, financial education and habits, rewards and perks. People love getting rewards. Safety and security. You know you have a place where you can keep your money safe. Wants and aspirations continued of having a bank account. Maybe you want to save for your future. How do you save money? I don't know. Maybe you have a hard time saving it if it's in your wallet and you're going into a mall. It's a lot easier if the money is in a savings account. Another reason students might want to open a bank is because they get 0 monthly fees on your account as a student. Maybe you build a credit score so later on in life you can get a mortgage and buy a house. You can loan your bank of credit. If you got good credit, you can start making investments. Okay, you can get into the investment industry, financial instruments, insurance, rates and fees. These are all benefits for students who open a bank account at RBC. So what are RBC student rewards? What rewards can you get? Well, you can get, there's a 3x Avion points for every dollar spent on groceries. You can get no annual fee. There's actually different deals and gift cards that they offer that we can talk about. Like, for example, there's actually a chance that you can get $100 Royal Bank, $100. You can claim $100 from Royal Bank of Canada as a student. All you have to do is open a new account. Open an RBC Advantage banking account for students by July 2025. Complete the transaction, complete one of the actions on the list below by August 29, 2025. Then see the transactions, make about 3 debit transactions, register for Interact auto deposit, and send 1 e-transfer. Alright, so summary of the best student accounts in Canada. In Canada, Simply Financial is for CIBC, Canadian Imperial Bank of Commerce. Another student bank account in Canada from Scotiabank is the Scotiabank Advantage Plan. And Royal Bank of Canada is best known for student perks. It's called the RBC Advantage Banking for Students. If you want more information about Royal Bank of Canada, you can just go to RBC, type it on Google, and press search. And you can see more information on Royal Bank of Canada. And we'll be happy to assist you and take it to the next level as a student. Thank you. I appreciate it.